right, are you ready? Let's get it. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Yes, this is your brother Taalib and the Brother Taalib Show, your friendly neighborhood Muslim. Yeah, again, I'm here tonight on this night. I can't remember what the date is. It's a Sunday. I know that 9:44 p.m. Pretty much, I'm gonna be touching base on the segment dealing with business, which is cryptocurrency for me. That's where I'm at now in this time, and I touch a little bit on other things as far as business is concerned, and especially dealing with finance. So it's a business finance segment, and cryptocurrency is like the main topic of it pretty much, and I cover more in the cryptocurrency industry, innovation, platforms, and the whole non-technology is concerned. Tonight I'm gonna let you first I'm gonna try to give you some of what the news is that is going on at this time right now. Pretty much, a lot of the things that are going on in the crypto space, or in the media that is dealing with the issues with the crypto currency, the different things that are going on, the different issues that are like in relation to the SEC versus Ripple XRP Labs, or XRP Ledger, right? Which that's the main issue, but I'm not going to touch on it on a full basis because I want to give you some benefit to learn something a little more from a person and a well-known in the crypto space, especially newly. He entered more and became more involved in the crypto space as far as on a level of social media just the past months. And his name is Quincy, and his CoinClubQuincy is his channel, and he deals in it Twitter. He has a Twitter account. But I'm basically going to let you listen to some of what he got into in his last video that I think actually he has another video that I'm going to probably touch base in later. But this video, he deals with the difference between blockchain infrastructures and traditional infrastructures, or being blockchain technology and traditional technology that has a different type of architecture, meaning it has a different type of makeup of how the systems are built, and how all the different factors that are needed to build those systems, and that they run, whether it be like banking systems, and their networks, their networks to basically deal with the banking systems, cross-border payment systems, dealing with when you make when people want to make money, send money out, remittances. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm stumbling with that word, man. I gotta listen to how to pronounce that word a little better, because man, I'll be stumbling with that word. Let me ask Siri. Siri. Hello, Siri. Oh, she ain't functioning. Let me use Google. Google, he's pretty good. How do you say remittances?
That's pronounced remittances.
Remittances. Okay, let me practice a little bit. Okay.
Try saying remittances.
Remittances. Is that correct? I think it's correct. Remittances. Okay. Let me try saying it again. remittances, remittance. That's what it is, remittance. Okay, so I just want to get it right. So the remittance are like payments that are sent from different countries, more or less, to another country. From a country to a country, and it can be person to person at some kind of point, but there's a central, pretty much people who deal with a central focal point of where the money goes before it can get to in the hands of the person. So like with blockchain technology that has provided the technology and the infrastructure for cryptocurrency and cross-border payments, now that we're dealing with XRP, they have made it really a peer-to-peer situation, a peer-to-peer convenience, to say. So basically, that's what we're dealing with. That's what he's going to probably kind of be breaking down. I'll be breaking down what he's breaking down, because he has, of course, technical jargon and lingo, or how he speaks as well. But he does a little bit better from what I've listened. When I listen to these guys, these techies, and they speak sometimes, and it's like it can go over a regular person's head. So I'm gonna break it down a little bit within the video and touch on just certain points of what he's talking about. Okay, but let's go into the news. Again, back with SEC. Right now, from what I know, I wanted to post up, but I was having a little bit of time dealing with. I got new equipment. If you don't notice, you'll see the quality. Also, you'll see that I don't have no lagging and all this type of stuff. So I was able to get a hold of new equipment. Well, used, but it's in good condition. It's more well equipped for what I need to do, and I was able to get everything loaded up, so everything's ready. Pretty ready to go. But it took me so long to do it. I was like all night last night up trying to do it, and then this evening, early evening, I was out with my family, with my wife, and I had to do a few things with her. But I got back, so I got back to try to get things going again. So it took a little long, to make the story short, and so that's why I didn't really put up some of the news, as far as to just show you. But next time, the next video that I do, I will try to show you some of the updated news. Again, back to SEC and the Ripple case. They're right now at a standstill again. Yes, unfortunately. Gary Gensler, actually rather say Gary the Goon Gensler, has pushed or got the SEC to make maneuvers, and their lawyers and the whole nine, to make maneuvers on trying to ask for time in order to bring forth the information that they had to bring forth to show that some of the things that they are saying that is too what do you call, like, not personal, but it's too private, in a sense, in relation to the organization, in relation to the agency. They don't feel that it should be out given to the other side, that it can be against them, and it's understood, in any case, when they're going back and forth with each other, and there's a defense against the offense, or the defense against the prosecutors, and either one side doesn't want to give the other side something that can be held against them. So basically, in simple terms, that's what's going on with them. So now, I don't know if the judge, I haven't seen that part, but if the judge that residing over the case gave that permission for them, or gave them the basically for them to be able to have that time, and gave into their request, then pretty much we're on a standstill as usual with the XRP community. Like what's going on? When is this case going to be over? When is there going to be a chance where XRP, as far as its market cap or value of it, go up, so that people can make money from it more than what they're making from it now, and or become wealthy, as far as being rich is concerned, or something to that aspect. So everybody has their own different positions that they've taken themselves and was able to put themselves in, including myself. As you notice, XRP got the shirt. So, but pretty much we're like, man, this is unfortunate, but it is what it is, and just got to deal with it. And as we say in Islam, قدر الله وما شاء فعل, and it means by this, it's the will of Allah, it's the ordainment and preordained is what is going on, and it's gonna happen whether we like it or not. It's his preordainment. So anyway, to move on. Okay, so the next thing that's been going on, they have, and it's funny that with SEC, they made a move, and Gary the Goon Gensler, who is the chairman commissioner of the SEC, he's in the top position pretty much, whatever, and he's been going, he went in past EFT, okay, futures program that I can't remember who it was who started this future program, or this which is like a stock. It's like shares and stock and stuff like this, but not stock, but they're. I'm trying to remember what I had written about these daggone things, because I really didn't remember what they were when I actually did first read about them. Because, hold on for a second, let me see if I can find it. What are ETFs?
According to Wikipedia, an exchange-traded fund is
Right.
an investment fund and exchange-traded product, i.e. they are traded on stock exchanges.
Right, there you go. So, as Google was saying, exchange-traded fund. Okay, so they have them for Bitcoin. That a company is gearing up and is putting out there. Can't even remember the company. Yeah, it was about 2 days ago, and this is kind of like, it's kind of old news. It's not really old news. It's still new, but this thing is big in the social media, cryptocurrency space right now, as far as what's going on with the case and how this was passed, and a lot of other YouTubers are discussing this. How was this passed, and Ripple XRP wasn't able to be passed, or Coinbase, when they were trying to do their interest program that they were trying to put out, interest-bearing program that they had off of their I guess it's some of the particular cryptos that they were putting out, and we're going to be doing this for. They did not want, or the SEC actually put a warning to them. And you've heard of it in the videos before if you haven't watched them yet, but in the videos before I mentioned about it, that they warned Coinbase and told them that if they don't come in, or speak to them and discuss and getting regulatory clarity for them or whatever, which they always say they are doing, but they're not, because that's the problem with the SEC case with Ripple right now, and a lot of XRP people in the community of investors and retail investors, that they're not bringing any clarity. They haven't brought any regulatory clarity yet. they're trying to bring regulations upon these exchanges first, and which the people who sell and allow trading going on in their platforms for investors, and especially retail investors, because that's where most of the people have been able to go into these exchanges. Regular whales and big time investors, they go there too, but they don't. But that's not a problem for them because they got the top money, they got long money. But a regular investor like myself, retail investor, is going to put what we can afford to put in there. Live check to check, or you might live a little bit beyond that, but you got to still a lot of things that responsibilities that you got to tend to that require your money as well, and you can't just take all your money and throw it in there, or take a nice portion of money and not still be hurt by it. You know what I mean? So basically, there's just like hypocrisy there as it's being seen from the SEC and of course Gary the Goon Gensler. So we really pretty much gonna pass on past this news. We're in about 16 minutes, so I'm gonna let you go and listen to Quincy, and then we'll do some touch on what he's saying, what he's talking about, on different points of what he's talking about. So let's listen in. Hold on now.
What's up, guys? It's Quincy with CoinClubCrypto. Welcome to my channel. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and talk about it with your friends if you like what I have to talk about. Oh my god. So, I swear I don't have COVID. I just took a test, but I do have a stuffy nose. So, please excuse that. It's going to be a little annoying for me, but let's get into it. So, I'm going to be talking about, why I'm so into crypto, and really just explaining the difference between traditional structures and crypto, like infrastructure. And the reason why this is important, and the reason why I love it so much, although it's not going to sound like I love it so much, is because it literally automated a good portion of my job away. And you may be going, Quincy, why would you like it if it automated your job away?
Pretty much, he was basically getting into a little bit of the difference of what's, between, he was saying traditional, excuse me, hold on for a second, sorry. Somebody on my phone. Traditional infrastructure being like, the way that technology has been presented, like with the cloud and different forms of technology that is one a little bit before the cloud, that was put out there for the internet, and and like this. So he speaks about that different from the new technology today, dealing with more like blockchain technology. So let me go back. Hold on for a second. I'm sorry if you hear the noise in the background. This was my wife, so inshallah, we'll it'll decrease from there, inshallah. But anyway, like I was saying, hold on for a second. I'm trying to see. This is another thing that is coming up on me. Yeah, I'm trying to get you guys. Okay, hold on for a second. Yeah. Well then, okay, hold on for a second. Let me pause. Start this up again. Hold on for a second.
Because I got paid the same and did like a third of the amount of work because of because of what blockchain is able to offer. So the best way I could really describe this is in dealing with traditional infrastructures, and we'll just talk on cloud, for example. You essentially have to deal with the broader architecture, the broader systems that you're trying to put together before you even build the app. So what ends up happening is you end up having a broader you end up having a broader cloud network, and then you have subnets within that cloud network, and then you have databases within those subnets and servers within those subnets, and then you need special permissions for them to engage with each other, and on top of special firewall security groups, all of that type of stuff. Then you need special means of being able to move data from point A to point B, and in doing so, you need to make sure that data is secured. And while you're securing that data and moving that data, you've also got to make sure that the integrity of the data stays the same. So you don't want to upload something and only get 80% of it. And essentially, you end up having to build out this broader infrastructure of an application on top of needing to scale that infrastructure, because you just can't upload, you just can't have one one database and one server. You end up needing potentially even thousands of them, depending on how many users you may have. And essentially, you need all of this sort of put together in a sense before you even really get a chance to really build out your application. So you're mostly, or at least for me, I'm mostly spending all of my time building out this back-end system just to run my app. Now, the thing that makes crypto a lot different is crypto, or I guess you could say blockchain, be a bit more accurate, but the blockchain is the network ecosystem itself. So what ends up happening is when you want to build something like smart contracts or even pass tokens around, you can focus exclusively on.
All right. So pretty much, you got in a good. I'm hoping you got in a good amount because the video is 21 minutes in. But basically, hold on for a second. I wanted to get you to where he's talking about, or explains to you a little bit what's the deal here. Hold on for a second.
What's up, guys? It's Quincy with CoinClubQuincy. Welcome to my channel. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and talk about it with your friends if you like what I have to talk about.
So you can hear or see, actually. There we go.
Blockchain technology in reference to what you would otherwise do in a traditional ecosystem, whether it's cloud infrastructure, whether it's traditional on-premise networking, whatever it may be. I think one of the biggest things is the blockchain keeps things almost entirely native.
Oh, it's going away. Yeah, so to build on based on the fact that the most of the technical attributes of the crypto are cooked into the blockchain of the crypto itself. This takes most of the heavy lifting of the developer. Although you may have more freedom using traditional infrastructures, traditional architecture requires more segmenting of the network resources. So basically, like I was saying, the blockchain technology doesn't have a whole lot of time to have to put it together because it is already built by it was cooked into the blockchain of the crypto itself. So there's not much to have to be done. You can just build on it. That's basically what you do. This takes most of the heavy lifting from the developer, as he's saying. Although, like you was saying, in traditional infrastructures, you have a little more freedom, but the architecture is like vast. There's so much that has to be done. There's so many different, factors or areas that have to be handled by even sometimes different type of developers or different type of people who know how network building and like this. So basically, and then this can cause failure of your application if one of these many network resources happens to fail, where is in blockchain it's not typical. It doesn't happen that way a lot at all, pretty much. So pretty much what he's saying is that blockchain is easier to deal with, to have it work and to do what is needed to be done. Okay. So, and why is this important? And I think that we have to realize that the importance of it is it deals more with the fact that we're at a stage of change with technology. So as we going through changes, people have a hard time trying to adapt to the changes. And you got the people that are from this generation and that generation and that generation. And the closest generation to the time when the changes come about, they might be more aware of it because it's like updated information, updated, knowledge of technology to where they can say, okay, I can navigate on this. I can get with this. I can make it flow. I can use it. I know how to use this. I know how to make it work for me. So a lot of the technology back then, when the traditional, when the stuff started in with the internet and then cloud as it came later before the blockchain, of course. And then who's to say now with eventually nanotechnology and all that type of stuff, or what is it called? Can't remember the other one. It's something big. Quad. I can't get the word right now. I'm having brain fart. Yeah, but it's, hey, anyway, that's it. That's enough, really. I don't need to go on in tangent, but just let you know that this technology thing is really something, and we're gonna have to, as a people, not just be focused in the money when it comes to the cryptocurrency, and that's what even the young man, which I really look up to him because he stepped up and he's done well for himself, and he's pushing himself, and he doesn't give up, and he puts out a lot of information to help the people and put the people on and let them know what's going on, and he's not selfish, put it that way. So like the powers that be who are at the top don't want many of us to know these things, and people who are in the positions, high positions of technology as well, over there in what's the name? What do you call it? See again, brain fart, can't get it out. So I'll speak on it later. Yeah. So pretty much he's going to be continually bringing a lot more. He has another video that's supposed to be coming out. You can find him, and I will put in the description area his information. I will also put in the area where that pretty much how important it is about learning in the technological areas of the blockchain now, and then what it was from the traditional technology that was out there, when it came to networking and infrastructure with as far as technology is concerned. So now we're in different times, and it poses or gives prospective opportunities for business more than ever. And I mean, it's like the sky's the limit now because blockchain is so um, it's so evolvable. You can just continue to build and build and evolve and evolve and evolve and go forward, into a new era, and this is where we're at. So hopefully we'll be able to take part in it and be smart enough to position ourselves in all of what I've been saying before. So again, thank you very much for listening. Don't forget to thumbs it up, click that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed so that you can be able to get more videos and get more information from me. And soon, like I said, I will be starting to consult and give people guidance, pretty more to say, in the area of investing into cryptocurrency, and then getting into later on the technologies as I still grow learning. And I will teach whatever I know. And that's it. So until the next time, peace and blessings. Keep up the lessons. Assalamu alaikum. Have a good evening.